our humanitarian program, please welcome back to the stage our president, Meredith Burkich.
So inspiring, you guys, and you know that corporate philanthropy is extremely important at LifeWave, and it is extremely important in building culture because it really touches on the cornerstone of modern business and humanity. The cornerstone of giving back provides first an increase in brand reputation and trust globally, and studies have shown that actually consumers are 85% more likely to give their business to brands who support causes and charities. So it also increases the stakeholder engagement and brand partner retention by boosting the morale and loyalty within the company. And it truly matters at LifeWave, truly, as it aligns with our business and our purpose. It strengthens our culture, it builds our trust in the community, and is a physical representation of the heart of our founder, David Schmidt, the executive team, and certainly all of you in this room and around the world watching, the brand partners and our leadership. Because when we think about LifeWave, and we think about being a performance and purpose-driven culture and reflecting David's spirit of innovation as well in the ways that we all participate in illuminating the global human condition. So over the last 20 years, LifeWave has always been attuned to those in need during crisis and during tragedies, from floods to hurricane, tornadoes from Asia to Europe and the United States. And in the aftermath of these heart-wrenching events, LifeWave has been there with millions of dollars in products and financial aid, thanks to the generosity of David Schmidt, for relief workers, victims, and their families.
Meredith, as you know, the Red Cross has been a great partner over the years. And over the last few years, we have also worked with an incredible organization, the Convoy of Hope. And I feel the same way. I can't quite hit that note that you just hit. But it's an organization dedicated to working globally with a network of volunteers and partners, including local churches, businesses, governments, agencies, to deliver aid and resources to communities all over the world and fast. And we wanted to spotlight their efforts today. With us is Regional Director of Convoy of Hope, Vaughn Lamosse. Please give him a warm round of applause. Vaughn? Thank you, Vaughn. Vaughn, it's really great to have you here. Thank you. I know you're incredibly busy. Convoy of Hope is a massive organization, global, and we really appreciate you taking the time to be here today. So your organization is uniquely positioned to respond quickly when disaster strikes. That's one of the things that we love about working with your team. Please tell us, how did your organization become so efficient when it comes to logistics and delivering aid fast?
That's a great question. What makes Convoy of Hope very unique is, first and foremost, we are a faith-based organization. Thank you. Praise the Lord for that. You know, we give the Lord the praise for all those for sure. But because we are a faith-based organization, we're bold in our belief. We respond first, trusting God to provide for our needs and resources later. Our founder, Hal Donaldson, has probably said it best than anybody. He says it's our response for us to respond. It's God's response to write the check. And for 32 years, I can tell you, he has never failed us yet. What also makes Convoy of Hope unique is we don't wait. Because we respond and trust on the Lord, we don't have a board meeting. We don't wait for funding. When a disaster strikes, we move, and we move fast. And how can we do that? The question is, how can we do that? It's because for decades, we have invested in a large logistics operation, one that many Fortune 500 companies would envy. But we have a heart to serve, just like this organization. We have our own semi-trucks. In major disasters, we'll also partner with FedEx and large organizations to act and move quickly. And we've used everything. We've used barges, boats, helicopters, airlifts, even horses and donkeys. Whenever and whatever it takes to make things happen, we'll do it. And maybe one day soon, thunderstrike. Another thing very unique about Convoy Hope is that we are centrally located. Our global headquarters is in Springfield, Missouri, right in the center of the US. From there, we can be to either coast within 3 to 4 days. But that was not good enough for us. Very much like LifeWave, you're always pushing the boundaries, aren't you? Convoy is similar. We have now just opened up 2 other regional distribution centers, one in Atlanta and just one up the road in Sacramento, California, cutting that time down to reach people quicker and faster. But honestly, there's one secret. There's one secret to our success. And you know what that is? We don't do it alone. We couldn't do it alone. Our most valuable partner in this whole operation is the local church. Nobody knows the community better than the local church. Nobody is more trusted, and nobody is in a better position to help. That's why we align with the church. They will be there long term, and they'll be there long after we're gone. We make them the hero and elevate the church, not ourselves. All this Convoy of Hope needs is a parking lot. We are self-contained. We're fully ready to roll. When our trucks roll in with food, water, and relief, we even have a sleeping unit, kitchen mobile unit, showers. We even have a chainsaw crew for when we do cleanup. It's all available. But one thing that is true is that it's not about our trucks. It's not even about our logistics. It's not even about the great relief that we bring. It's about one thing, it's about hope. Every meal that we hand out, every disaster we respond to, all of it carries one simple message. God loves you, and your life can be better tomorrow than it is today. That is what Convoy Hope is all about. And today, I'm here because I'm grateful for this organization. And know something, you need to know this, and you need to hear me clearly. You guys are agents of hope. You are agents of hope. And we're so grateful for LifeWave because without partners like you, none of the things that we do are possible. So thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Bon. Appreciate that.
If there wasn't a drought, there would still be a war. If the fires snuffed out, there would still be the storms. And for every child who has a place they call home, there are countless more who feel lost and alone. There are still farmers with barren farmland, and mothers who just need a quick helping hand. There are kids who don't know their futures can be bright, and survivors who aren't sure if it's still worth the fight. This list is far longer than we can fathom, and the hurt is deeper than we can imagine. But a truth we can cling to, no matter what this life brings, is that hope, even small, is a miraculous thing. Now, hope doesn't dismiss what's been broken and marred, and hope does not mean that the journey's not hard. Sometimes, hope is the spark you need to get through the day, and sometimes hope is just a promise that there's help on the way. So we load up the trucks, and we send supplies. We pass out relief and watch hope start to rise. Hope is a domino that starts a chain reaction. Overflowing hope puts our faith into action. When everyone does as much as they can, together our impact compounds and expands. After a storm, hope looks like a bag of supplies, a small bit of relief that brings light back to their eyes. A farmer broken down from years of worry and toil, that burden is lighter when vegetables sprout up from their soil. Women around the world are overlooked because of their femininity. Empowering them to start a business starts to restore their dignity. And something as simple as a bowl full of rice can absolutely change a hungry child's life. Hope causes you to think and dream and explore the possibility that maybe, just maybe, you were created for more. You see, we're never quite sure where this journey may lead, but our promise to you is to chase the hopeless full speed, to share what we have with the hurting, the suffering, and the poor, and trust what was taken can finally be restored.
So, Vaughn, it is our honor today to present this donation to you and Convoy of Hope in support of your extraordinary humanitarian efforts around the world and to help you fuel the mission of hope and healing. Thank you, Vaughn.
Thank you.
So, Meredith, we're not done honoring people for humanitarian aid.
Not a problem.
Not by a long shot. I'd like to thank the man who spearheaded many of LifeWave's humanitarian efforts, Mr. Thomas Burke.
That's cute.
I'm proud to call Thomas a friend. We've known each other now more than 20 years. And Thomas and I have worked together because he's always on the lookout to help people in need. He's always looking to make life better for people. And recently, he brought us an opportunity to contribute to a terrific organization that's helping veterans in a very unique way. So, Thomas, if you would, we would love to hear from you about this organization and how LifeWave is making a difference in these people's lives.
Well, thank you, David, and thank you all brand partners for being here and being part of this fantastic day. Actually, although I brought it to David, this opportunity, recently, it actually started about 2 years ago, and I'm going to be very quick because I have limited time and they might hook me off with one of those folks. About 2 years ago at the International Red Cross Ball in Palm Beach, there was this very special guest speaker. I didn't know him, I never met him, but as soon as he started speaking, I just felt some sort of energy. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And I knew that I just had to talk to this man. Well, it turned out to be that he was a retired Major General of the U.S. Army. Fantastic resume, I won't go into that. But we started talking, and through the event, this event lasted for about 3 days, we really became friends and got to know each other. Well, lo and behold, he is the CEO and chairman and founder of a facility like I've never seen for veterans. And when he told me about this, I couldn't believe it. And I've been a veterans advocate for over 50 years. I have to say that this facility is the best facility that I've ever seen in those 50 years. The taking care of veterans. And the name of that facility is called the National Center for Healthy Veterans. And what they do is have a program, doesn't matter which branch of the service you're in, but if you need help, helping these veterans return to civilian life. Or if they're already in civilian life, helping them in so many ways. Self-sustaining. And I said to David, this is a company that we need to get involved with. He says, well, okay, tell me about it. I did. David had met the general through a Zoom call. And he said, yeah, Thomas, wow, this is an interesting guy. So time went on. It turns out that his wife had heard of LifeWave. And of course, David in his generosity said, let's send them some patches and maybe they can use them on the veterans. And I said, well, isn't that a novel idea that you've come up with? But so we did. Then what happened? They had such great success with the veterans. All of a sudden we got testimonials, video testimonials from this facility. So I have to say, David, he's never, in the 21 years now, David, never said no to anything that I've ever brought to him. And he still to this day. And he said to me, I said, David, this is recently now, but fast forwarding into September. And I said, David, we've been invited to participate in an event, a grand opening event of an arena up in Virginia at the National Center for Healthy Veterans. And he says, well, on my schedule, and I said, don't tell me you're telling me to go. And he did, and I did. I went to the grand opening. And it was a grand opening for a 25,000 square foot arena called the Spirit of Virginia. And in this arena, they conduct horse programs for the veterans. This is a self-sustaining community. They are so successful with this facility. So I went up to this ribbon cutting, and we were up there for 3 days. And meeting these veterans and seeing the smiles on their faces from what LifeWave has helped them in was fantastic. But even better than that, we, meaning LifeWave, and David Schmidt and his generosity and his compassion for veterans especially, he said, the general said to me, Thomas, I don't know how to thank you and David for what you're doing. In any event, what transpired, LifeWave has a memorial there now because there's a 2-story viewing gallery inside this arena with the LifeWave date on it. This means that it's just an opportunity for thousands and thousands of people to be able to see LifeWave and be exposed to LifeWave. Actually, I just had a text about 3 hours ago from the general. Thomas, we have 1,000 people here today, and there's 3,000 expected tomorrow because we're having a rodeo roping contest inside the arena. And I was elated. I said, that's fantastic. He says, yeah, there's only people here from 11 states. So from those people from the 11 states are going to see LifeWave and see how it's demonstrated.
So,
and I think we have some slides or something that we can show. Yes?
so Thomas, one thing that you and I would like to do to show our appreciation, I know Meredith feels the same way, this is off schedule, but we want to take a moment to thank all of the veterans that are here today that live in service to protect our lives. Thomas, thank you again for everything that you've done over the last 20 years to help people in need, and you truly embody the spirit of LifeWave. Thank you. Mr. Thomas Burke. So now we get an opportunity to present some humanitarian awards for people in our community. This award is especially meaningful because it reflects the true heart of our community. We'll always have products and a business opportunity, but our culture of giving back and helping those in need is always going to define us. The Humanitarian Award is supported by LifeWave brand partners as a testament to integrity, to teamwork, leadership, and humanitarian efforts.
And this year's achievers were chosen through the recommendations from brand partners, top field leaders, regional staff, and our global corporate senior leadership team.
And what makes this award so powerful is that it's not just about helping in the community at large. It's about building up teams, supporting others within LifeWave and without, and living a commitment to doing the right thing every single day.
So let's celebrate this year's Humanitarian Award recipients. From the Asia Pacific region, congratulations to Ronald and Mary.
As leaders at LifeWave's highest rank, Ronald and Mary embody a spirit of service that extends beyond business success. Their unwavering commitment to uplifting others is evident through active support of local charitable causes and Ronald's commitment to academic programs to train leaders across LifeWave for lasting success. Together, they exemplify integrity, unity, generosity, serving as true role models within the LifeWave community. Their remarkable contributions and dedication make them deeply deserving of the Humanitarian Award.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, for the Humanitarian Award for Europe, the Middle East, and Africa region, congratulations to, want to get this pronunciation right, Aitan Ivan Orfaz.
Aithan Orpaz, SPD from Israel, has achieved SPD qualification more than 90% of the year, joined every incentive trip, and earned a top spot in the X2O promotion. His consistency, integrity, and lead-by-example attitude make him a role model for his entire team and the entire LifeWave community. Despite challenges in his home country of Israel, Aithan continues to grow his business with unwavering dedication, driving his team and LifeWave forward in the region. He embodies leadership, resilience, and commitment, the true spirit of the Humanitarian Award.
the honoree for the North America region is April Vaughn.
April lives with integrity, uniting others through teamwork and quietly inspires through service. After being directly affected by Hurricane Helen and losing power for 11 days, she stayed in contact with her team, offering encouragement that kept many active and motivated. She also provided LifeWave patches to her community during that time. Beyond crisis situations, April sponsors youth missionaries and supports a local animal rescue. Her selfless leadership, generosity, and commitment to others exemplify LifeWave's values.
All right. For being the light in the community and for being who you are. Thank you.
If you exit the arena in Hall A, you're going to need to go back through security and be back in your seats by 1:30 when we'll kick off the final session of this amazing conference. All awards must be picked up by 1:30 today in Hall A. We will see you then.